Hi everybody, welcome back to Tam Predicts. I hope you guys are doing fine. I hope you're enjoying the... Okay, that was strange. Enjoy the feather, little feather, look like a little feather. I hope you're enjoying the spell that I've just put there today on my channel. Let's see what are your messages. Do subscribe to my channel and do hit the like button. Let's see guys, what are the messages today. Intuition. Your intuition is pushing you towards something, telling you something is important. Your intuition is telling you do not get over emotional. Your intuition is telling you see both sides of the story. It is about a reconciliation. I can see number 2 there. It is also 11. So Feb, November or next 2 days or number 2 could be important in one way or the other. You're trying to see a situation from a more mature point of view, okay? You're trying to dissect something. You're trying to understand a situation. That's another thing I get. Look at this, the balance. It's a situation where you have been just giving, I feel you're emotionally drained. With the first card, I'm feeling emotionally drained, and this is receiving something new. There'll be a new day. I feel some of you are feeling down, okay? Blue and yellow, whenever where I feel it's a good color and brings you happiness, and the sun, like the yellow, the sun rising. So you've got the wings, you've got happiness, you've got receiving good news, receiving something, a thing that you've been giving too much in this relationship, being fed up, and a lot of emotions. You're really invested in this relationship. A lot of emotions are there. Look at the burden. Yes, you're the one who's invested, and definitely you've just been giving without seeing the results, without seeing whatever they are doing. It's like unconditional love, which is so beautiful otherwise, but no, you cannot bear the burden of the whole relationship all the time. Unconditional love is beautiful, but yeah, you've been carrying the burden on your shoulders. That's what I get. A equal give and take has to happen. It's a time to receive, because you're trying to see it maturely. You're trying to see how you can balance things, but you're like, I've done so much. That is also the intuition you're getting, because sometimes we try to reason with ourselves that am I wrong, am I giving less, or I shouldn't have done that. But this is somebody who needs to put in effort, okay? Because you have been giving, so you've been just giving emotions, you've been giving your time to this person, and time for the situation to flip, time for them to give you love, and time for them to do something about it, show more interest. Otherwise, you can't bear this burden anymore. This is what you've been carrying across the hills, across times and different phases. It's just been getting difficult. Let's see what is the outcome, what is happening. This person will there'll be a flip in a situation, okay? They will come towards you. They will fight for this relationship, okay? They know it's become challenging. They also know that you started getting not really interested in them. They've also realized that somewhere they need to give you answers, and sometimes they need to fight for this relationship. In fact, they need to fight for this relationship and ask you not to give up, because somewhere you could have given up. Look at this, the card that fell on my lap, okay, while shuffling. Equal give and take. This is you receiving. It's time for you to receive. You've been telling the universe that this is my situation. Look at in the other decks, this person is wearing clothes with it's like a rag, or it's like torn, and you're like, I'm feeling torn, also torn otherwise. 333 almost on the counter, and it is time for you to receive. That's when justice happens. This person has to fight to keep this relationship. They need to fight for your attention, for your love. Why should you take all the burden? And look at this, I've got 303 here. So definitely 33 and 303, definitely very important, guys. And yes, I am doing this late today because I did upload the spells, and they have to fight for this relationship, or if they want this relationship to work, they are the ones who need they need to be all in. Like I always say, it's not, I'm not going to say carry the burden, but yes, take responsibility somewhere, or give you the love, or make you feel important, or make you feel wanted, that yes, they want you there. You're not just lonely, or just there for the sake of it, and you've been giving so much. Look at this, they have to come towards you. A movement that changes everything. Come towards you, come to where you are, meet you at the point where you are. Why should you only go towards them? You've got a 666 everywhere. You've got 2 6s here, okay? That's maybe important. And 2 6s are 12, okay? And 12 is 3, something to do with 3 days, 3 hours, definitely with 3. Maybe for 3 years, 3 months, things haven't been going right. 3 could be a very important number, okay? 3rd March, Third March is 3-3 always. I don't know why I said third March, but I wanted to say March. So definitely something to do with 3. I'm getting Taurus, I'm getting Aquarius, I'm getting Gemini, I'm getting Cancer, I'm getting Leo, I'm getting Aries. Okay, these are just the signs that I'm getting. It could be any signs. Look at this, fast movement, fast forward. You know, things have to be right. Here is the Knight of Cups. They have to, you know, make things right. They have to move towards it. This is their time to give. You know, you've given, and it's almost like, you know, you cannot take one step further. This is how burdened you are. That's how burdened I'm feeling. You know, I'm feeling pain on my shoulders that I've been, you know, taking care of this person, or, you know, loving this person, the responsibility of the relationship, running the relationship, keeping it balanced, keeping it good and running. You know, you're like, if I move away, if I take a step back, this relationship will fall. And you probably have been operating from that fear all this while. You've got Knight of Cups. You could be dealing with a water sign. You could be a water sign. Something to do with the waterfall, because this waterfall has been coming up in the readings for 2-3 times, and effortless, falling for you. They're falling for you is another thing. You know, there'll be so much love. They're almost falling for you. Falling for you. This is their time to show the love. Their time to not just one way, not just with one tiny bit movement. No, they have to show their love. They have to work a lot, like immense pressure on them to work, because if they don't want to lose you, and they've understood that you're not going to give more love. You've been doing it and you drained and you have nothing to give. Like we always say, what would you pour from an empty cup? You cannot give more love. In fact, you've been neglecting yourself and just been, you know, giving them love. Maybe you're neglecting other areas of your life, but this person understands this and they have to do something about it soon enough. 8 is August also. Next 8 days, or in August, this whole situation has to flip. It will flip. Okay, it flips when you disconnect yourself. Okay, when you start respecting yourself, self-respect, self-worth, and give them a chance to do something. If you are always calling them, not giving them a chance to miss you, your absence, they're not going to feel it. They're not going to feel that they've lost you. They're okay with you carrying the burden. You know, if you're carrying the sticks, why they should do it? You know, they don't feel a difference, but that's what you need to tell them. That's what you need to make them feel, that this is the time that you have to do something about it. The equal give and take. Yeah, that's why the Knight of Cups. That's why something, you know, happening pretty much fast. Look at this, guys. True love, loyal heart. They have to prove their loyalty. You've proved your loyalty. They have to prove their loyalty. Something to, what is the number? 35. 8 is August. 35. Oh, here goes the light. And then there was no light. Okay. But there's this loyal heart, you know, it's been just beating for them. You want them to show the same appreciation, same love, same loyalty. I almost said royalty. They've been behaving like royalty, okay? Yeah, this is true love. Look at this, so beautiful. Loyal heart. They've got to prove themselves. It's about them proving. Okay, you've done your work. You don't have to prove anything. Look at this. Here and now. Right now is the time. They lose you if you don't do it. If they don't move towards you, they lose you. This is the door open. It's not about the past. It's not about the future. You want things right now. What is happening? You want things right now. That what is it? Tell me. You know, this is the time, your opportunity with me. I'm not going to be there in the future with you. If you do not, if you don't take care of me, or if you don't carry, I'm not going to call it a burden. If you also don't put in effort, then what's the use? I don't want to be with you. It's all here. It's all about now. You have to prove yourself. The door is open. I have my red flags. Look at this. I have my red flags. The door is open. You can explain. You can put in more effort. You can show me that how different it is. You can show me that you truly love me, that you're loyal, and just the way I loved you all this while, in the past, in the present. And you got to show that to me. Yeah, clean it up. This is a situation you messed up. It's time for you to take the broom. It's time for you for clarity. You know, that's what you're telling them. You know, own it up, clean it up. This is your mess. You've created the mess. I was trying to, make things fine, uncomplicated. This is your mess. What will you do? Let's see what are the Moonology cards saying. see. Yeah, it's quiet because the AC is not on. It will automatically come on. I saw the sign. I saw this sign, I'm saying. Yeah, there's almost like a fight, you know. They want to fight to get back in your life. Yeah. And this is like you know, when two rams are fighting to this. Yeah, when they're fighting two goats, if you've seen they're fighting, it's crazy. Yeah. I'm getting the word hot-headed, you know. Locking horns. Full moon in Aries. A fiery climax. Take time to breathe out. You take time to breathe out. Blue is good for you today, okay? I want to say cool down also. Cool things in your mind. Be like the high priestess. Totally cool. Emotions are here. Control of emotions, okay? A personal issue reaches resolution. Cancer. Did I say Cancer that time? Look at the two colors. Blue, totally blue, okay? Keep your cool, okay? Calm down. This person will come towards you. Maybe you're dealing with a water sign. This is Cancer here. Or maybe you are a water sign. The end of a tough cycle approaches. Look at this. This is almost again the ram fighting. End of tough cycle. Things, you know, getting better. 2 full moons. Discerning moon, almost full. 3 full moons here. Look at this. 3 full moons. Something to do with a full moon message for you. Full moon. Yeah. Maybe you can do your rituals on a full moon if you want. I am using the Earth Magic Oracle cards right now. The AC is on. That's where the hum sound comes from. Communion. Communication and union, reunion, reconciliation. Here it is, guys. You're going to see an eagle. Look at the red flag. Look at the sign here. You know your red flags. You know that unless they come and give you all the love, this is a red flag. Remember, I don't know why I said a red flag, and this is the first time I noticed this. You've told them this is not right, and they have to clean it up. And there is communication. Clear communication, okay? And flying towards you means rushing towards you. You can see the eagle focus on you. Eagle is very focused, okay? So the focus on you. I'm getting Pisces also, okay? Capricorn, Pisces. The wake-up call. The wake-up call they needed, okay? The wake-up call they needed. This is really the call they needed, yeah. Otherwise, you could have been just giving in this relationship. They came out from the cave they were hiding in, okay? Or from what they were doing. They had, you know, that's the wake-up call. The attention turns towards you, definitely. Purification, clarity, nothing hidden, clear picture. The rain, something to do with the rain. Earth magic, this is beautiful. Yeah, you could be an earth sign. This is earth magic, is so beautiful. Such beautiful cards, guys. Yeah, the wake-up call definitely important for them, okay? It created that wave and that rush. Yeah, the attachment, you step back. You were so attached, you know, the red flag that you didn't see, you know, that they weren't putting in much effort. Even if you saw that they weren't putting in much effort, you just stayed on. But right now, the wake-up call, like you've cut the chains, or you've now understood that this is the time, you know, they have to make things work. Here's the sun card. Like, what did I say? Bright and sunny, the sun card, the new beginning, peace, white, purity, clarity, loyalty, warmth, expressing themselves, the sunflowers blooming. Look at this red color. Yeah, this is for real, guys. It's on you. You want them back or not, or you want to give them a chance. Totally, I always say that, but this person will understand this is the time they have to make things work. The door is open. You might have started closing the door. Your heart chakra could be closing to them. You've lost your feelings, or you were so perturbed about the whole situation, you were not like really opening up to the explanation. But this person will really work hard to get you back, and it's going to be fast, okay? You've done with this. Yeah, they have to prove their love to you. They will. Remember that. So those are my messages, guys, and I hope you enjoyed the spell and the reading. Take care. Bye.